Okay, welcome everybody to my interview for Expat Life. With me sits my aunt, Brigitte van Balen. Can you give us some general information about when you started working in the United States, and which company did you work for, and how does it come that you worked for this company in the United States?
Okay. I obtained a degree in Brussels, Belgium in communications and public relations. And after doing my internship, I joined a company by the name of AC Nielsen and worked in their company that oversaw European, African, and Mediterranean areas. In 1994, I was asked to move to Chicago, Illinois in the U.S., and assume a position as a global account manager for the company working out of the U.S. AC Nielsen does primarily marketing research and also television ratings, and my responsibility at the time was to take care of the top 10 customers. Those were companies like Coca-Cola, Procter & Gamble, Pepsi, and many others.
Okay, so you had a lot of contact with other people on the work floor. Were they also expats, or were they people from locals that lived there, or other people?
When I started working at AC Nielsen in Chicago, it was mostly working with Americans. We had some people that came in from all over the world because it was a global organization. I worked closely with people in Australia. I did a acquisition and worked a lot in the Far East, and also did quite a bit of work in Canada. But I would say the majority of people were American citizens.
Okay. And did you experience a lot of cultural differences, or wasn't it so bad?
There's a huge cultural difference between...
In comparison with Belgium, or...
In comparison with Belgium, it was my first major difference. When I moved, I could only compare it to Belgium. And yes, Belgium is much more of a family-geared, family-friendly environment. I do believe that in Belgium, people do care a little bit more still about family, value their time at home. And in the U.S., you see a lot more proof of people living their jobs and living their life and their businesses and so forth. As I was in the United States longer and moved to different places, I could start noticing the difference between people on the East Coast, the West Coast, or in the Midwest, and there are big differences between those as well.
Oh, okay. Did you have a lot of troubles when you were younger to adapt your level of English to the way of lifestyle and also in the professional field? Yeah.
In the beginning, after graduating, I almost immediately started working in an American company. So even while still working in Brussels, I had the opportunity to become better in speaking English and writing English. And people are amazingly helpful in letting you learn things and explaining things when it comes to the language. So people had a lot of effort and helped me a lot in the beginning. But yes, it takes a little bit of time.
Okay, that's great. While you were living abroad, did you have the same lifestyle as you had before, or did it change completely?
No, it's changed drastically. The lifestyle in America is a lot easier. It's a lot more convenient. The stores are open 24 hours a day for groceries, 7 days a week. The mall stores, clothing stores, luxury items can be purchased from 10 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock at night. The vehicles are larger, more luxurious. Your paycheck goes up.
So you had a kind of culture shock.
It is a culture shock.
Okay.
Yes.
And were there also times where you got homesick and you?
Oh yes, I still do.
Yeah. Oh, that's great to hear.
I miss my family. I miss my friends. I miss certain foods. I miss being able to go and sit in a little terrace outside on the street and catch up. It's big difference, and I still miss it.
I understand. So in general, why did you decide to move abroad and start to take that job in the United States?
Mm. I've always wanted to be. I've always wanted to move to the United States.
Mm-hmm.
And when the opportunity came, and I was 23 years old,
You
I
weren't
couldn't resist. I had to go.
doubting or anything. Yeah, you hadn't had any hesitations or
No.
no?
Nope.
Okay.
Packed
Um,
up and
sorry.
love.
Okay. If you could give one piece of advice for certain people who are starting to work abroad and as expats, what would it be?
Try to get to know as many people locally as you can, and try to connect with the people you work with, or join a gym and get to know people outside the workspace. Try to find people that are like-minded and that you can go do fun things with, and that's really your survival kit.
Okay,
And that's the most fun.
great. Thank you so much for your help for this interview.